Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who were well. Citations to you, Akim out there pushing this truth with sincerity and fearlessness.
Never thought I'd hear all.
Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who were well. Citations to you, Akim out there pushing this truth with fearlessness, sincerity, with your boots on the ground, risking your lives and freedom more so than ever. And to you few Aqua, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. Back at you with another lesson through the Spirit, man. Man, the devil was working, man. You know, the devil's working, but we gotta still feed the sheep. Recently, there's been sightings of so-called UFOs, IFOs. The U.S. is trying to call it drones, trying to put it on the Iranians that it's their work, but we know what it is, man. Or it's just them, playing games with the masses. But either way, man, we know that there's been more UFO, so-called UFO sightings, which are the chariots of the Lord. Shilaki, man, I just had a hat on. Let me start over with that. I'm like, Salaki, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Salaki. Can't be prophesying with a hat on. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Citations to you, Akim out there pushing this truth and with sincerity, with your boots on the ground, risking your lives more so than ever in your freedom. So there's been sightings over in New Jersey, December 10th, 2024. U.S. alert swarms of drones from the sea. They're saying that these drones came out of the sea. 50 came out of the sea. So it's like, man, I've never heard of a drone doing that, but maybe. I don't know. But I'm just saying, man, these chariot sightings, which is the chariots and the angels of the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, are getting more prevalent by the day. With what's going on with the wickedness rising to the clouds. All right, we are not alone. But we're gonna watch the videos, and we're gonna let hit the precepts afterwards. It won't be too long, but this is what's happening. Prophecy.
In the sky. 8, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Passing each other. I mean, how do they not know what's going on?
Cursing.
The Bureau is actively investigating. We do not attribute that to an individual or a group yet. We're investigating, but I don't have an answer.
We had last night 49 sightings. These are apparently as I understand it, very sophisticated. The minute you get eyes on them, they go dark.
The White House not ruling out anything, not giving us any answers. Neither did this hearing that we just heard some questions in. So a United States Coast Guard boat testified to you that 12 drones were following it in the water in the Atlantic Ocean. Did they tell you anything about the size, what they look like? Were they able to get images? How close were they?
They were pretty large, and they weren't far off the stern. So it's very, very troubling. I mean, this could be the beginning of something, or it could be nothing. Who knows? But how dare they allow us to live? I just listened to the White House spokeswoman.
Say nothing.
They got nothing to tell us.
Unbelievable.
And 50 coming from the ocean onto land.
He said 50 coming from the ocean onto land. Now that right there, my friends, that's chariots, man. Right?
It's insane. It's like a sci-fi movie, and whatever it is, we absolutely have to know. So, this lack of answers is absolutely.
One thing qualifies
sources, very responsible sources. I'm going to tell you the real deal. Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones. That mothership is...
They are physicians of no value and forgers of lies. All right? He's making up shit to cloud the minds. This is national TV. All right? And when the lady listens to him, he's like, so how do they fuel these drones? Somewhere they had to fuel them and this and that. And they can find everything else and solve everything else, but they can't find, you know what I'm saying? How does an Iranian drone come from way overseas over to, you know what I mean? Does not make sense. All right? But check it out.
I'm going to tell you the deal. It's off the east coast of the United States of America. They've launched drones, everything that we can see or hear. And again, these are from high sources. I don't say this lightly. Now, we know there was a probability it could have been our own government. We know it's not our own government because they would have let us know. It could have been some really glorified hobbyist or hobbyists that were doing something unbelievable. They don't have the technology. Let's pretend that's possible. The third possibility was somebody in outer space.
It could be the government. They're just throwing out all types of shit, confusing the masses. But it just goes to show that the times is coming.
A real country doing this. Know that Iran made a deal with China to purchase drones, motherships, and technology in order to go forward. The sources I have are good. They can't reveal who they are because they are speaking to me in confidentiality. These drones should be shot down. Whether it was some crazy hobbyist that we can't imagine or whether it is Iran, and I think it very possibly could be, they should be shot down. We are not getting the full deal, and the military is on alert with this.
Look, you've given us some pretty dire information just here, and I want to make sure that our viewers are digesting this. Iran has the capability to pull up along our eastern seaboard and launch drones the size of an SUV into the skies of several states, particularly New Jersey, where we know the incoming president has a large home. Also in the same county or nearby where some of these drones in New Jersey have been seen. That capability exists. It's possible some of those drones are here. So I have two questions. How are they fueling them? They have to land somewhere. Drones don't fly forever. Why don't they close down the airspace? Yes, it's inconvenient. Yes, it's the holidays. Shut it down. But if you start shooting things and you don't know how they're fueled, that's going to be mass explosions. This isn't like one spy balloon. Congressman, this is serious.
We've got to bring them down, and we've got to find a way.
They have no answers. Esau has conquered everything on this planet, but they can never conquer Yahweh Yahweh Shah or the chariots. Chariots pop up on their own when they want to. Get the sightings. They can't give you any answers. So instead they want to lie to you. They want to give you all types of runarounds. They can't do nothing with these chariots, man, and the sightings and stuff like that. They have no answers.
Bring them down. I don't know exactly where they're landing. Obviously, I have some information. And again, this isn't just Jeff Andrew. Let's get on Harris Walker show and say something outrageous. I'm telling you the straight deal from very high positioned individuals who are telling me this. And the bottom line is they're launching them. They are across the country. We don't even have anything like this. Our government and also certainly our hobbyists don't. So think about it. Not only do I have the information, but it's also common sense. We've got to get them down. We've got to determine how they function, what they do, make sure that we can get them, and you're right, in a safe way. When I say shoot them down, get them down any way that you can, but right now they're probably extracting information. This is a clear and present danger to the United States and to our president-elect, and it's a serious business. This is crazy. God, look at it. That's not a plane. That is wild. That's going way too fast. That's not. That's my camera. I had to go running and get my camera. Nobody was going to believe me.
mystery in the sky now. Drones sighted all over the Northeast. The FBI is asking the public for help. Janae Norman is in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, with that story for us. Good morning, Janae.
Hey, Robin. Good morning to you. Yeah, I'm here in Kennett Square because we've got a lot of fun coming up in our next hour regarding Christmas. But first, this story is making big news of where I live in North Jersey, Essex, Morris, Monmouth counties, where people are talking about this as far reported as Connecticut, all the way down here to the Philadelphia area, these drone sightings. And we are not talking about small toy-like drones that people would use for hobbies, but commercial-grade drones, reportedly some the size of a small school bus or a small airplane. And neighbors are reportedly seeing these drones flying at night or in the early morning hours in flocks and at low altitudes. Neighbors reported being woken up by a buzzing sound, and officials don't have any answers. That is not an airplane. It's the latest in a string of mysterious drone sightings posted on social media that has residents worried. And this morning, the FBI is investigating.
You're just pacing back and forth, going very slow.
The drones, which appear to have been much larger than recreational drones, have been spotted all over New Jersey over the past weeks.
It looks like a spaceship.
From near Bedminster, the location of President Trump's golf course, to Monmouth County, where the sheriff's office has made this map of reported sightings.
Characteristic triangle lights underneath.
To Morris County, where 21 mayors signed a letter voicing their concerns to New Jersey's Governor Murphy.
Is we don't see any concern for public safety. Having said that, it's really frustrating that we don't have more answers as to where they're coming from.
And the sightings seem to be spreading.
This is the third time that it's come around.
With large drones reportedly in the sky around Philadelphia. Look at it! The mysterious flying objects preventing a medical helicopter from landing to pick up a car crash victim and prompting the FAA to issue flight restrictions prohibiting drone flights over Picatinny Arsenal Military Base and Trump National Golf Club Bedminster. And so the FBI tells us that they are still trying to figure out what's going on. In the meantime, those 22 New Jersey mayors, those 21 New Jersey mayors, they are asking for not only a full investigation, but clear communication to local officials, law enforcement, and residents about what that investigation finds, as well as any necessary laws to prevent any unauthorized or unsafe use of drones that could impact the public.
Well, yeah, there you have it. There's things going on that no one can really explain but the Israelites. We know that those are chariots of the Lord. Now, some of those videos looked like there could be like man-made objects up there. We don't know, but we know that they're going to put up things like things to mess with the people, so got to be aware of that. We cannot let Satan device. How we gotta get it out? Satan's devices, man, is really something. Oh, it's something I always come across something, man, I can never find. All right, look at this.
Does any know if this is a biblical prophecy or something being fulfilled? So
Bear with me, man. My data's low, but hey, it's gonna go through.
just this week in Jerusalem, all the turkeys and the running in fire and clumped together, and they walked to Bethlehem. As if there was like a magnet there drawing them in.
Man.
for them as well. And then almost exactly a week to that point, they started walking towards the hill where Christ was crucified on. And so they're headed there right now. This is them all headed there as if there's a magnet there. And so it's really odd behavior. I've never seen any animals before, but does anybody out there know, is this some sort of prophecy or is it just...
Things are happening, man. Let me see. Bear with me. Trying to find something. Bear with me, bear with me. If I'm not able to find it, man, I'm just not able to find it. I hate when I do that, though. But yeah, they've been finding all types of sightings, man, and it's all lining up. It's all lining up to what's going on today and nowadays. It's lining up to the prophecies. Yeah, it looks like I won't be able to find it, so yep. Looks like I won't be able to find what I'm looking for. I hate that. I'll play this. And there's brothers that look like us in those chariots, man. Angels in the chariots. But what I was looking for is the reason the U.S. bombed in the waters. I forget, they had nuclear weapons and they ignited them in the waters, in the oceans somewhere, because they seen chariots under the water. I had it, but yeah, it's so good. It's all good, man. I want to keep the brothers waiting for this knowledge. But yeah, the chariots are watching. Chariots are watching this place. And it's high time to wake up out of sleep. Because things are not going to be the same as they were before. All right. All right. We'll start at Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, verse 15. Were partly vexed with monstrous apparitions, and partly fainted, their heart failing them, for a sudden fear and not looked for came upon them. So when whosoever there fell down was straitly kept, shut up in the prison without iron bars. All right, so these things are driving people crazy. You know, they're seeing these unidentified objects, and they depend on the governments, they depend on the U.S. and the CIA, depend on this stuff, and they don't know what to do. So that makes people untrustworthy. That makes people scared, and they're actually seeing things, something real. That's the chariots of the Lord out there moving around, showing themselves purposely. And that man talking about shoot them down, you won't be able to shoot none of that down, bro. You know, this stuff is really happening, man. The Lord is coming. Everything those brothers we out there prophesying, teaching, it's coming to fruition, because the Lord has his chariots. As you see, they were talking about motherships and stuff like that. They got that from their technology. It's really telling on itself in a way, you know, because they see that in their telescopes, motherships and different UFOs coming from the motherships when they watch their telescopes. Psalm 68 and 13, or Psalm 68 and 17, the chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. All right, so the Lord is giving signs that is coming. You know, those apparitions and we just had that Wisdom of Solomon. Monstrous apparitions and partly faint. You know, they're gonna see things, man. That's not it. They're gonna see different things coming to this planet that's never before seen, and people are gonna be scared as fuck. All right, they're gonna be imprisoned, and they won't be behind bars. They're gonna be scared, man. They don't want to know what to help do, how to handle it. You know. Let's go to Hebrews. And shit, while I'm at work and stuff like that, I see a few UFO, I see a few chariots, you know. I see a few chariots moving up there, and they disappear, you know. Hebrews chapter 2, verse 4, Yahweh also bearing them witness, both with signs and wonders, and with diverse miracles and gifts of the Holy Ghost, according to his own will. All right. So the Lord is doing these things, giving people the signs to show that this the beginning. It's a lot of nuclear weapons being shot right now. It's a lot of stuff being happening. You know, I think Israel and got up with Syria and all that stuff. That's for another lesson, but it's a lot of war going on, man. A lot of wickedness going on in behind the scenes. A lot of witchcraft going on, and the Lord is coming. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth. All right. In fact, let me get that. Because the devil's doing all his left-hand side witchcraft 100 times. He's going hard with it, so it can, you know, because he's running out of time. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And those chariots, angels, they see what's going on. They see what the left-hand side, what they're doing. They're right there watching the plans and the plots. All right. And they're around, they're moving. All right. Second Esdras 16:1. They're watching, man. Data low, man. And this is only the beginning. There's going to be more chariot sightings. It's going to be the norm. So the National Guard said they were watching them coming out of the oceans. They were watching them get close to them, not too far off. That's something scary, man. It makes you want to go hide. You don't know what the hell that shit is. They don't realize what they got going. They don't realize what's going on. Talking about not too far off. It reminds you of certain movies where it's like sci-fi movies, and like the beginning of the movie, it'd be like it'll be like the time and the date of that time, and then you'll see like the army guys, doing their shifts and stuff like that. Then all of a sudden, something comes up from the skies, and what is that? Then then it comes and attacks them, or some crazy shit happens, and then that's the beginning of the movie. You know what I'm saying? All right. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria, because this is what's happening. Woe, destruction, because these are the main places, that have been, this is what's going on, man. The Lord has to visit this place. This place has to go, and the signs are done. The signs are showing, all right? And that's why you see these chariots. The chariots are the Lord's eyes, all right? I'm going to do one more precept. This my data is annoying me. Man. I'm going to do one more precept. The Lord's eyes are brought 10 times, 1,000 times brighter. Chariots are here. It's time to quit playing. High time to wake up out of sleep. And your average Jake don't even realize it. Your average Jake ain't watching this news. They all caught up in sports and shit. Your average Jake ain't about none of this shit, man. They slow. They all fucked up, man. All right. Brothers, carry on that patience, man. Have patience. The Lord has been building my patience, especially my patience with this phone. Gotta find humor in it too. The devil don't want us to bring this message out. Like I said, Revelations 12 and 12, they know. They know. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and end this lesson, man. With that, I'm going to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakudash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Citations to you, Akim out there pushing this truth with sincerity and fearlessness, and risk your lives more so than ever. Hope this edifying to the elect. Until next time, Shalom.